Guesty, BoroFanTV, outside Deepdale. Great 3-2 away win against Preston North End. Hey JT, how unhappy were you at half time, mate?
Well, I thought the game had gone. I thought it was all over, and I thought it was going to be a long journey back to Teesside tonight, didn't I? Same as everyone did. The first half, for some reason, Boro, I don't know what the hell happened to us. It was like watching I was almost like watching a side underneath Gary Monk again. We take the lead and then so soon go behind again. Should I say they scored, and then obviously later on in the half they go in front. But we talk about how do they score, and it's again the back post errors. For some reason we keep conceding the back post, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what the hell they're doing in training. But for some reason today, Christie, he saw that his man have too much space on the back post, and it ain't the first time I've mentioned his name. I mentioned his name against numerous amount of teams this season. I love Christie going forward. I love Christie as a defender, but you see why fans get frustrated now and why he gets left out of teams because of the way obviously by the way he displays himself. Second half it's like a flipping carnival in the stand. Same crack again, man. I was on the floor again. I don't know what block I'm in, so I can't shout out the people in me block, but put it this way, I thought at one point my jeans were falling down. Do you know what I mean? It might have been an unpretty sight for some of the fans in that stand, but listen, Ayala, I've called Ayala out many weeks, and I'll be admit for that. I've called him rubbish, but I've also said he can be a player that you can rely on, and today he was that player. And when Ayala gives you that sort of a game, that's the sort of time when you look at him, you think, why can't you do this every single week for us?
We've had some great performances today. Johnny Howson, Randolph, Gested when he come on, Ayala. Where did you see George Friend's performance today?
He was all right. He did his job, didn't he? I don't think he gave away any sort of goals or anything like that. So that was obviously a bonus for him. I thought he had a lot better game than what he had against Aston Villa today. Thought he composed himself very, very well. And I thought he just took a bit more. He put more, care in his performance. Obviously, if that's the right word. I was impressed by George. There is a lot of talk about him, wanting to move on, and fans saying he hasn't really got the legs for it no more. And you can see why. At times he was a bit slow to get back and stay with his man. But today I thought George was all right. Did his job.
Scored first 15 minutes. AJT. We're all going absolutely mental, and like you say, that ball to the back post.
Yeah. Then
Hugo absolutely bossed Gibson and Ayala to score that second goal.
Yeah, and that's when you think it's game over, don't you? And I know we shouldn't because it's a new manager and all that. But after watching Boro, what you've watched this season, you kind of think the game's gone. But it's a comeback. It's the same crack as Sheffield Wednesday, and that game for me, Sheffield Wednesday, I put up there as one of my best away days. This beats that Sheffield Wednesday. Honestly, it was just everything about that second half was just what we needed to see, and it's sort of like, why does it take us to that point to wake up? Why does it mean that the other team have to score, or for instance, Boro missed a penalty Sheffield Wednesday and woke up? Why does it take the other team to score for us to wake up? If we can wake up and play how we played in the second half throughout the 90 minutes, we will smash teams. We will walk through teams. And Boro will match up this table if you can put in the second half performance which you put in the Sheffield Wednesday to what you put in today. And that's all we ask for, So, yes, there's things to improve on, but today we go on very, very happy. Big, large Parmos tonight, Shout out Marcos too, yeah? I'm going to be ordering one tonight, even though it's New Year's. I'll have my New Year's dinner, and then I'll have a Parmesan as well, do you know what I mean? With extra garlic sauce. Very happy tonight, do you know what I mean? But that's the performance we want to see.
Performance from Johnny Howson, second half. Filling the role as a driving midfielder. The midfielder who gets shots off, the midfielder who scores goals, and he produced again today.
Yeah, well, at the start of the season, when he was sitting back, people were saying, he's got a lethal shot on him. He can strike the ball. And he got the ball, and I said, Johnny, just strike it like he did at Sheffield Wednesday, and he went straight in the top corner. And like I say, the row went ballistic. I didn't see where you went. I had Ryan and Gav grabbing hold of me and chucking me all over. In the end, I thought, if I go any further down here, I'm going to be frigging kissing the floor, do you know what I mean? So I had to stay in my seat, and I was just sat there like, I couldn't move, you know what I mean? But Ayala scored, and I was nearly on the pitch hugging him all over, man, the sexy Spaniard that he is. But Johnny Howson, fantastic strike, fantastic goal.
You've once said, AJT, if you wanted to remember the name on the back of your shirt, play for the badge. And did Ayala show us his name today?
Yeah, he did. And that's all I asked for, because against, after Millwall, I was very angry. Like I've been majority of the season. But when you give us 100%, yeah, and when you actually want to, when you give us 100%, And when you show that you want to play for this football club, and you show, I love this football club, and I want to prove AJT wrong in that stand, and I want to score a goal past him, and I'm going to run up to him, and I'm going to tell him, look, AJT, you're wrong, mate. That's as simple as it is. He showed it today, but a lot of individuals did. Randolph did. He had a fantastic game again, kept us in it. And that's what I asked for, because I love this football club. And I play for the shirt when I'm in the stand singing my heart out, you know what I mean? I've got a bad throat, but I've got to go serve customers in the morning with my bad throat, you know what I mean? But that's what we ask for. Please, play like we did in the second half all season long now, no excuses. Smash the scum from up the road on Saturday, no excuses there. You know what I mean? Shrek and Fiona coming back out from the swamp to have a day out the riverside. Listen, no problem, but you know what I mean? Come and then watch, don't take nothing while you're there. And like I say, I'm lost for words because I'm very happy, because this is the performance we want to see. This is the performance I want to see. Play for the shirt, boys. That's all I ask you for to do. Play for the badge.
And what's 2018 going to bring for us Boro fans this season?
Hopefully happiness. Hopefully many more 3 points. Hopefully many more parmesans and no more of these cheesy chips. Hopefully cheesy chips go extinct by May. And hopefully we're lifting that shiny trophy in May, do you know what I mean? And hopefully more girls in the DMs.
And is Tony Pulis boring?
Nah, Tony Pulis is a G.
AJT, thanks for coming on BoroFanTV.
Hey, Boro fans, up the Boro.